Final Fantasy III. Apparently they don't know what the word final means. This is great finds today. I got in 3 boxes that were dropped off that's filled with different video game items. I don't know what I have. I can tell I have a PlayStation 2. These are some Wii. There's another Wii. There's also Sega Genesis. Now, we have a relationship that you build a relationship when you get into business with another store that doesn't like to sell video games. I won't tell you who it is because a good magician never reveals his secrets. But I get some good stuff in here and I get some broke stuff in here and I get just whatever they throw at me. I test them. I find out if they're working and I pay them for it. So it's a good relationship to have. If you're buying and selling, it's always good to build these relationships so you can get stuff like this. First thing I have here, of course, is a Wii. This is the Wii that you can put in the GameCube. So this is a more desirable one. So we'll test that out, see if it works. There's a couple of games here. This is Pop at Game Relays and anything. But Spyro. Spyro's always good. Spyro, so that's going to be some money there. The thing that we have the most problems with is people are buying a lot of video games and they don't have enough controllers because you lose them, you break them, whatever happens. This goes to Sega Genesis. Those are always beneficial. There's a lot of cords and different things. This is actually a remote to a satellite. They will put whatever. Madden 07. You can use that as a coaster. Controller. This is for a PS2. You can see that there. This is for a Wii. Sometimes you just get miscellaneous cords. These are the RF adapters for the old TV, which you'll never use. Oh, this is the extender for the GameCube. Extender pieces for the GameCube so you can play your GameCube from across the hall. This is another PlayStation 2 controller. Some games, triple play. As you know, sports games just aren't that desirable. NFL 95. There's Joe Montana. Some different Wii games. That's a Wii accessory. This is Lego. Now here, these are good. So Nintendo. We got some good things in here. These controllers, always good. You can take these apart and clean those up. You clean those up just like you clean up the systems. Those are really good to have. There's a couple Nintendo. This looks like a... Could it be... No, this is the knockoff. The knockoff of the classic Nintendo. And it is a knockoff. It is not really fun. It's not really worth much. It looks like it may be, but this is better as a display than anything else. And these old computer things, these are things you have to look up. These are for computer if you want to. It's more for flying. I need a bigger table. I have not gone through these, so I hope we find something good. More sports. Atari, of course. Madden, that's a PS1 game. Now there's a good one. DS, Mario. Anything with Mario is going to be good. Let me see how many DS games we have. We also have Chicken Shoot. I would say shoot every time I pull that out. Indiana Jones. Boxes are going to be good. There's some different games here. Madden 13. Looks like that's been played. It's a good thing this game isn't worth anything because I'm not sure that'll play. I don't even know why I bother putting it back in there. Most Wanted! Most Wanted can be good. It's in there. Good. So these go in my good pile. I have a good pile and a bad pile. Jurassic Park. Legos are always good. Impossible to get open. And it looks like these games have seen some wear. So we'll have to test these out and see if we can pay for them. Poker. It's going to be horrible. There's just a stack of games in here. Black Ops, Star Wars 3, Pirates. There's some good games in here. Black Ops 2. See if these... It looks like maybe they're going through these games saying they won't play. But we have a machine that can fix those. and hopefully you can get where it is. Now this one, this is interesting because this is Madden. Now this game isn't normally that popular or that good, and this is actually a computer game, but it is sealed. It is sealed, so if someone wants good old John Madden in a sealed container, it might be alright. I have to look that one up. Let's see, Dirt. Usually I don't get this many games, kind of surprised. Dirt's a good game. It's a Wii game. This is the least popular Kinect game because it came with the system. PlayStation 2, Combat Assault. Indiana Jones is good. Indiana Jones is a great game. If you like the movies, it follows the movies perfectly. Little kids thing. Call of Duty Ghosts. It's fun to go through. There's Forza 4. I doubt that'll play. That may be the worst game I've ever seen. iPad, which is used with the PlayStation Eye. Gran Turismo, good game. Well, there's some decent games in here. Isn't going to be the show. Here we have a Pandemonium on PlayStation. Not familiar with that game. It doesn't have the front cover, but it does have the back. That's going to be nothing. Elite Pad 3. We'll have to see if that works. Ghost. There's another controller for an Atari. Oh, and here's something. Skylanders. Skylanders is still in the package. Skylanders was popular for a little while, and then it just kind of went away. So anyway, we've got a few good controllers. We've got some good games in here. You can see that Mario Olympics, it is not in here, but the manual's in here. So if you have this game, people do like the boxes, so sometimes you want to save the boxes. This has the box and the manual, so that could be helpful. Skylanders. Put these back. Now we use this. Now there's seems to be a lot of these rubber things for the Wii. This is, I don't know what this is. It's a Wii adapter. Find out. Looks like it's just a big long wire. Oh, this is also a Wii for. It's kind of cool. Haven't seen that one before. This is for the exercise for the Wii, because everyone thought they're going to exercise with the Wii, and no one did. It's just like a gym membership. This looks like a Roku. That's a Roku. A Roku. Not a video game. It's a Roku, too. If you don't have the remote, you're in big trouble with those. These look like a lot of the Wii things that are in here. That's great. If that works, that'll be cool. Let's see what else we have. We have another. It's aftermarket. It's PlayStation 2, but it does have some interesting things on the back, so you can cheat. And a power thing. Okay, so we don't have a lot of good things so far, but we are still trying. Sony. It's a PlayStation 2 got in. Now this does have the HDD on it. This was an add-on hard disk drive, so you could connect to the internet when the internet was new. So it loads your games faster. This thing goes for about, just this particular add-on's about, I think you can pick that up for about $15. There's some more controllers. The branded ones are always going to go better. Some memory cards. That's a good memory card. That's for the GameCube. These are harder to find. The GameCube ones are harder to find, and they are good. You're going to need those. This looks like an adapter. This is the Sony RF adapter. And I also got in a few games today. First thing I got in was Final Fantasy III. Apparently they don't know what the word final means. This is, if you can have it, there's an instruction booklet. The instruction booklet has a little bit of wear to it, but this game is a very desirable game. Mario Super Smash, Wii U, good. That one's alright. Now, I got some boxes in. Now, this is an Atari game. This is an Atari game still in the box. Now, you may have to hold out to sell these particular ones in the box because If you put them up for bid, they don't sell for that much, but if you wait, you can get some decent ones there. Pole position, this is an empty box. Someone wants the empty box, looks great on a wall. Star Wars, also an empty box. Empire Strikes Back. Now these are reproduction boxes. It's nice and shiny. It's Nintendo Entertainment System. But because the boxes didn't survive, because most of the Nintendo boxes were cardboard, they didn't survive as well. And so this is a good way to help display your boxes. It's cool. Looks good on a shelf, but it's not the original. But it looks good. Adventures of Link. It's always good. So we've gone through all these boxes. They're mystery boxes, so you always don't hit a home run. I don't hide anything in the boxes, and we just go through them. So, yes, there's not $1 million in here, but there are a few good things. And, you know, even if you get $1 a piece for some of the things, you'll still do all right. This is a good add-on right here if the PlayStation works. We did get a lot of controllers. We got a lot of games and boxes. So I do really appreciate you watching. I appreciate you taking the time. If you see anything that I messed up on, or if you have a question about anything, please leave a comment down below. And please, if you would, look up the definition of final, because I don't think Nintendo knows.